Maybe it's Maybelline. You're not recording, are you?
I got that. Yes.
Mabon. We're supposed to talk about Mabon, but...
Not Maybelline.
Not Maybelline. Mabon.
We're going to have a Mabon porch talk.
Yeah. Just going to chit-chat about Mabon fall equinox.
Traditions. Fall. Because it's almost fall.
It's fall, y'all. I fucking love fall.
Calm down.
Love it.
Let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. Okay, ready, set,
fall.
What's Mabon?
Trust fall. My youngest said that coming out of school the other day. He's like, Mom, trust fall. I'm like, whoa, I'm not ready. Concrete, asphalt right here. He's like, I knew you were going to catch me. I'm glad you trust me, bro. But
I don't think my kids would ever trust me to do that.
I was not expecting that right out of the classroom door. Anyway, fall.
It's good he has all that trust in you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. What's Mabon? Like, explain it.
Fall. I keep on falling into fall. Fall leaves. Oh, fall equinox. So fall equinox is...
I'm patiently waiting.
You know, as each season turns,
okay,
we have either
as the time turns,
a solstice or an equinox.
Okay.
Fall, autumn equinox is also called Mabon in some cultures, some areas. It's actually a pagan holiday or Sabbath.
Okay.
So a lot of pagans follow the wheel of the year and the 8 Sabbaths that mark different transitions during the year.
Okay.
Each one has special meaning, you know. But for the fall equinox, which this year falls on September 23rd, it's a little different every year. It usually falls between like the 20th and the 25th, somewhere in there.
So Mabon is the first day of fall.
Yep. Okay. First day of fall, fall equinox, autumnal, however you want to say it. Some people call it the witch's Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's my favorite time of year, next to Halloween and so on. It's one of the best because it marks... Okay, so during the fall equinox, that is when the sun starts setting just a little bit later, you know?
See, this is your happy time.
Oh, yeah.
We just left my happy time with all that beautiful summer.
Fuck that. Sorry.
And now...
I love flowers and stuff, but summer sucks.
Summer is my favorite. And then now here enters seasonal depression.
Oh, no.
I mean, not fall.
But
like
spooky season.
Like winter. Like after the fall. Like,
yeah.
But the fact that things are getting darker earlier and dying and it's going to get colder and like I'm not...
But you like dark, morbid stuff.
I do, but like, okay...
You need to balance it, though, with the sunshine.
I need the sun.
And see, I'm more like a sunny side, so I like the dark dead. I love fall. I like winter, but I love fall. I love when things start turning.
Okay, fall is my second. Halloween is my number one all-time favorite thing on this planet, but I love summer. I like fall. I like the bonfires. I like all the things you do in fall and all that stuff.
But then once that like short little bit of niceness goes away and then winter sets in. And here where we live, it gets cold fast.
So cold. I don't get to see my animals as much because they don't want to come out because it's so fucking cold. So they stay in their coops.
No, I can see why most people don't like the cold. I can totally understand.
But fall's okay. It's just after the fall. It's just the process of knowing that it's coming soon. And like you said, our weather where we live is absolutely fucking horrid.
It's miserable.
So like one day it's a nice beautiful fall day and the next day it's going to be 20 degrees outside and literally there was our fall.
Yeah, that beautiful like crisp, like cool.
We get about a week of it.
Yeah, and it's gone so fast, but man, it's so nice when it's there. Oh. But yeah, fall equinox is okay, so it's where day and night are almost equal, pretty much equal. It's pretty close anyway. So like marks the balance. So it's about balance and harmony, and it's actually when the sun passes the celestial equator, which is just an imaginary line, the equator out to space or whatever. So when the sun passes, that's when they consider the equinox to be. It's something with the wavelengths and the photons are all different, so the light changes. And
okay, you just went way too deep. That's too deep.
Do you know that the northern lights are connected to the fall equinox?
No.
Yeah, the equinox, something with the wavelengths and the, like all the yeah, all the light. It gives them a boost. And the Earth's magnetic pull and all that. It's something that it sets off the
Aurora Borealis. Is connected.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
It's weird.
It's all energy, baby. It's all energy. But yeah, so the sun starts setting later. So our, nightfall comes a little earlier. But if you notice, like in the mornings, it's still pretty dark. Like this morning I went out about 6:30, 6:45, and it was not totally daylight yet. Like it's definitely, the sun's rising later. So it's setting later, obviously.
Yeah, definitely setting later.
Which means the cold is coming. But the autumn equinox, Mabon is usually celebrated by like pagans and Wiccans, neo-pagans, but anyone can celebrate it. It's just kind of like an autumn harvest. So like there's festivals and stuff around the world. Like I think it originated it's an ancient thing, but it wasn't like named the Mabon tradition until like the 1970s or something with the pagan type stuff. But I think it originated, I want to say like ancient Ireland and like Wales, because there's like the Welsh stories of Mother Earth's son Mabon was like a god of light or something like that. It's all connected to that. And I don't know a lot of the details on that, but I believe it's the Welsh tradition that there's all kinds of like mythological stories tied to different gods and deities and stuff. So, but yeah, the ones that call it Witches' Thanksgiving. So that's tied to like back when the healers and the farmers, they would give thanks to Mother Earth for blessing their crops throughout the year. And they use the light of the full moon to harvest the last bits of their plants and, whatever's left for to connect with their animals and all that.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's a time to give thanks, and it's a time to like, reflect and look back on the blessings of the year, but also to like let go and release anything that's not serving you, and to welcome abundance and prosperity for the light that's to come. But I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Mabon.
Soccer
balls. What? Socrates?
I don't know. I was just trying to.
But yeah, like it's one of my favorite times. So a lot of people that celebrate Mabon, they do different things, but it's pretty much just fall shit. Like, other than like I have a Mabon altar. Like I don't work with specific gods and goddesses or anything, but I like to set up I'll do my tarot readings, and I'll set out all my little, my candles and my crystals, and I work with different herbs, and I'll do like a prosperity jar, or I'll do like a cleansing ritual where, I'll smoke cleanse, or I'll try to like clean and declutter a little, freshen up the energy, let go of some things I don't need anymore, and clear out the old to welcome the new, kind of like you do on the New Year, but also you're giving thanks for the abundance that's coming, but welcoming new things too. So, so I like to do that, like just like smoke cleanse and like, or I have like my sprays, or I'll ring bells, or like sound cleansing, some type of cleansing to like work out that old energy and open the windows, and while that fresh air comes in. And then, of course, like pumpkins are associated with, fall Mabon. Pumpkins, apples. But apples are special because not only do they grow in fall and you can pick them, apple picking is a big thing, obviously, during fall. But if you cut an apple wide, you probably know this, like widthway, it makes a pentagram inside in the core.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So there's like a pentagram shape. And I kind of want to go cut one right now. My apple tree's got a shit ton of bright red apples.
You think yours has a shit ton? Oh,
nothing compared to yours.
My God. There's so many. There's so many.
Apples are so powerful in the witchcraft world.
And they, if a light breeze decides to make its way through, 25 of them fall.
Those are ready to go then, baby. Have you eaten any yet?
We've picked some off the trees and just like ate them as we picked, and I've given some, like picked some and took them out to the chickens.
Yeah.
But we usually, the ones that fall, what we do is we load them up in the wagon and we take them out to the field over by my house.
Oh, yeah.
And we dump them for the deer.
If you have extras, which I have some, but like maybe bring a few to me, because I'll dry out the apple slices and I use them in like fall and winter,
so
like
many.
my simmer pots and like the blends that I make.
Will bring you. How many do you want?
Just a few here and there. I've got some because I've got an apple tree, but I figured I'd use, because ours look ripe. They're bright red and they're full, but they're still hard as a rock.
Oh,
I know. My little one was so excited because he loves apples, so I had to buy him some from the store. But,
it's not
but yeah, if you slice them across, you make a pentagram, and a pentagram, I know most people think it's dark and negative, but it's not for people like me. It's a very like protective symbol, and the points represent the elements. So you've got your earth, water, air, fire, and then spirit or the ether. And so yeah, that's a really big thing with Mabon and the equinox. The apples are such a powerful ingredient in so many things with spell work and things like that, because they represent like harvest, healing, renewal, immortality. You know, like some people think they're a little dark sometimes, but apples are just a really awesome thing. And they're yummy.
You say they're yummy?
They're yummy.
I was waiting for this big, like, and
they're yummy.
The spirits play baseball with them. You're like, they're yummy.
One of my favorite things, so fall equinox, as soon as it starts getting, as soon as it comes, I like to make apple cider. I'll cut up my apples.
You make apple cider?
Every year. It's one of my favorite things to do.
I go to the orchard and buy it.
Oh, the orchard here has the best apple cider.
Yeah.
And they have the cherry apple cider. Oh my gosh, I cannot make anything like that.
Yeah.
But I will. Sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll get the little packets that you pour in to make hot apple cider.
It's not the same.
But I like to make, at least once during the season, I'll make a big pot. Usually when we do like our bonfires and stuff, I'll make a big pot of hot cocoa and a big pot of apple cider. But I like to do it on Mabon, even if it's just like 1 cup for myself. I'll do my apples and my cinnamon sticks and my I'll do my spices and let it all simmer, and it's one of my favorite things. And then I like to bake breads, like pumpkin bread is one of my favorite. I'm so excited.
I haven't seen you this excited in a while. You were like thrilled.
I love fall. But it's like a whole thing for me. It just brings like so much comfort.
Oh my gosh! Like
first day of fall, I'm like, I want to bake pumpkin bread and banana bread and
decorate for Halloween, and that's my.
I love I'm not like one of those pumpkin spice people. Like I don't like pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice is not real. Did you know that is not real? An actual. Pumpkin spice is not real. Hello, all you pumpkin spice humans out there.
Like you can buy the spice, but it's not. It's a mix of
It's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like pumpkin spice is not a flavor. Like we have created these
you can
chemically
get pumpkin
in a lab.
flavored things, but pumpkin mixed with like allspice and nutmeg and ginger and all the fall spices mixed together probably create something like a pumpkin spice. But you can get pumpkin flavored things. But now I love when I make my breads and I love.
Every time you say breads, your eyes just light up like a light bulb.
First time I went to a psychic years ago, she told me that I needed to start selling my baked breads. And I'm like, how'd you know I bake breads? She's like, oh, I can tell it's one of your gifts.
She's a psychic. That's
right.
How she knows.
Like, well, yeah. But I love my fucking breads. Banana bread and pumpkin. I do like pumpkin bread and I like pumpkin pie, but I don't like pumpkin flavored. I love my coffee, but don't put pumpkin in my coffee.
If there is a flavor and it says pumpkin, I do not drink it or eat it or consume it at all.
Have you ever tried my pumpkin bread though?
I wouldn't. I won't. I put
white chocolate chips in it. It's so good.
I will try it. You make it and I'll try it. But I'm not it's so.
And my banana bread.
I don't know. It's not yummy.
And I love to make like apple crisp and apple desserts during
Your
fall.
dogs are growling.
Mailman. It's mail time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, ready for him to freak out.
Like I don't see you every single fucking day. Oh, he's like really. He's
trying to talk to him.
What are you bringing today, sir? Anyway, so yeah, that's something I like to do. I like to set up my little altar with my candles. I like to work in my oranges and browns and yellows and reds and all the fall colors. And of course, I associate sunflowers and pine cones as well as the pumpkins and the apples and all that with fall. Like pine cones and sunflowers, one of my favorite fall things.
Pine cones for fall? I thought that was more Christmas.
It can definitely be more Yule and Christmas, but you start seeing pine cones fall. I bet you've got them all over your yard right now.
You want some?
Yeah, I always want pine cones.
Yeah, my husband just mowed up like a bushel of them because they were
I made those little fire starter things that I made with the candle wax and all the like goodies in them. I put pine cones in there from your yard.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I like soaked them all first so there weren't any buggies and stuff.
Right.
Not that it matters. They're going into a fire pit, but...
You still don't want bugs in your house.
In my house, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the cornucopia is... I know a lot of people associate it with Thanksgiving, but for pagans and Mabon, it's a big symbol because it's it represents like a healthy harvest. And then you fill it with all the things, all the goodies. But it's also like a representation of like both male and female together. So like a balance, a combination of...
Okay, this might not make any sense, but there was a time when people, and I mean like mass amounts of people, probably like praised that kind of stuff, like the cornucopia.
Yeah.
And they put it in the middle of their
back
tables.
when humans were more connected with nature.
That's my point. Like, just to imagine, like, not just like... Because I know people do. I know people have their rituals and they do their things. Like you said, you have your altar
and that's what it's all about to me is like nature. And
so, but imagine a time where the majority of people
where it's not
did
weird.
That. Not some people listening to this right now are probably thinking like, what
a fucking
fuck?
weirdo. Yeah,
Seriously.
where it's like not absurd to want to like connect with Mother Earth.
But a long time ago, if you weren't doing it, what's wrong with you?
Right. Yeah.
But the way our world has shifted into this political, electronical...
Everything's smoke and mirrors. Everything's fabricated.
It's just...
chemicals,
It's really like a mind fuck to think about, like how we've switched. Like, I would love to go backwards.
Yep.
One day
where everything's real and authentic and not just a fake fucking show.
It's all gonna crash.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry. You were talking very deeply about all of that, and it just, like, hit me, and I had to say it because ADHD, so...
Got it. No. And ADHD, there's that whole theory, too, about hunter-gatherers. How, you know, like, we have hunter-gatherer minds. So, like, that may be why we feel so connected to nature and the earth and, you know.
Right.
But, yeah.
Like, I love the earth. I love the nature. I'm in it every day, barefoot, walking, doing my grounding, doing my things. But, like, you go all out. Yeah. And I love that about you. Like, you are so passionate about all of this stuff.
I mean, it's what I literally, like, I run a business about it, too. Like, that's what I... Yeah,
but
herbs
you're just
and
so
flowers and
gung-ho about it. And, like, I love listening to you talk about it because it's so interesting because I don't do any of this.
It lights me up.
I blow the cinnamon at the beginning of every month, so that's not really anything. Like, I'll put my fall scented wax melts in, and that's the extent.
I can make you some of to with real oils and stuff.
Please do. But that's the extent of my...
Tommy's growling so loud.
We really need to eat lunch. But that's the extent of my Mabon... offering.
Like, well, I mean, just lighting a candle.
I can't have candles in my house. I have too many animals. They'll knock that shit over. I can't.
I put mine, well, now with the cat, it's a little different, but usually up on the counter or somewhere. I do a lot of candles, but I usually stay near them. Yeah. Like I have a candle going right now, but, and then I have my oil diffuser going in the other room, but as long as I keep it away from the animals.
I'll do an oil diffuser or I'll do wax melts. I can't do candles.
I do like wax melts.
I don't even have candles anymore because of that.
Yeah.
We just do more of the normal traditions with, you know, my quotes here, my bunny ears going. Yeah. I love that you do. I wish I had it in me to have the energy to do that and to understand it. I don't always.
I mean, it's not like I do it every day.
But you understand why you're doing it. Like,
everything I do is with intention.
Exactly.
Everything. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't have that. I wish
that's
I did.
what witchcraft is all about. Like it's intention and energy and
I do
connecting
that. I know that. And
like every herb that if I make a prosperity say I make which I'm about to make me a new prosperity jar or a bowl out. Every single herb and flower and ingredient that I add, every little crystal, every drip of wax, I think about it as like I put my intentions in with it, and that's what it's all about.
And that is beautiful.
Thank you. Most people are like, what the fuck does that even mean? But you know what?
Some people are probably thinking that, and that's okay. You don't have to like it.
I'm not one that can go get my nails done or go shopping for purses like normal women. So
but you better believe you're gonna buy all them crystals,
right? My crystals, my crystals. Give me a purse full of rocks, and I'm good. Yeah. But yeah, I mean. Of course, pumpkins, apples, apple picking, pumpkin patches, that's all normal fall stuff, you know? Yeah. Like, but I love that shit too. Bonfires, my favorite. Mm-hmm. Oh, I fucking love to have maybe some bonfires.
Yeah, we're getting ready to have one Saturday.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna crash that party. Just kidding.
I mean, who cares? You can. There'll be enough food. Anyway,
I won't know anyone.
It's okay. I have no idea what I was about to say. It's fine. So like we do the pumpkin patch. We'll go and we'll do all the fun things because we have several around here that have a lot of fun activities.
Yeah, we've
for
got
kids.
some good places.
We really do. So we go to 2 or 3 of them.
Apple Orchard's my favorite.
We go to the Apple Orchard also. They have apple cider slushies.
Yes, those are so good. And their apple cider donuts are the best. Yes. The best.
So I've
tried other ones and they're nothing like it.
We'll do that. We do the trick-or-treating. We always we don't decorate for fall. We decorate. I decorate for all of it. We decorate for Halloween. I'm a big Halloween.
Yes.
It's mostly Halloween, the horror, the gore. And then I have we do the bonfires, we do the s'mores, we do the me and my husband, I'm going to put you on something real quick. Are you ready?
Alrighty.
Next time you make s'mores, throw that Hershey's chocolate right out the motherfucking window and put a Reese's peanut butter cup in there. It is the greatest thing on this planet.
Oh, man,
I don't care.
That.
It is so good.
I'm not a Reese's person really, but I will try it.
Okay, if you like Reese's, it's good. If you don't,
the rest of my family loves them.
My youngest hates Reese's.
That's a staple in our house.
But yeah, so so good. But anyway, we do just I don't want to say normal, but normal fall stuff. But then we're all about the Halloweeny.
Oh yeah, we are too. Don't get me wrong.
We have a movie night every other night, and then I have my horror, don't get me wrong, my husband will watch a couple horror movies with me, but listen, I have a tradition. I have to watch every single Scream. I have to watch every single Halloween besides the 4th one because fuck that shit. I have to watch
it's like a ritual,
every single year. The Freddy's, only the newer ones, the older ones, I don't like them. Jason's, almost all of them. There's a few I won't watch. I have to watch them, or it's my Halloween is not complete.
Yeah.
And I feel like once November 1st hits, I'm done.
Yeah.
I ran out of time.
It's over, yep.
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Why I can't watch another scary movie.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I watch scary movies all the time. I literally just got done watching one 3 nights ago. So, but it's it's over. The joy is gone.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
It's such a letdown.
Yes.
I always feel like October goes so fucking fast, and I don't ever get to do all the things that I want to do, like the pumpkin patches and the festivals and all because we have the big Halloween parade, and we skip it sometimes because by the time it gets that late, the kids are tired and it's cold.
We never skip that shit.
But I love Halloween, but crowds just stress me out so bad. So then I'll put stuff off, and then I'm like, oh, it's done. But trick or treat night, we take the kids around, we all dress up, we fucking go all out. I'm a witch every year because I'm a witch all year.
Just ignore the beeping. I can't get it to stop.
But we do all the Halloween stuff too. I'm not big on gore scary movies like you are, but we watch every year. It's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Do a gory night.
Okay,
look. Ooh, how deep do you want to go?
I don't know.
I could make you puke probably.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll start with one and see how I've watched some.
How do you feel about Rob Zombie?
I'll give it a try.
Ooh. One year we did all the Rob Zombie movies. I think it was 2020. Because in 2020, I don't care who you are, Halloween started on September 1st. That was the first day of Halloween. Yeah. And the last day of Halloween was October 31st.
Stretch it out
because we were so fucking bored. Yeah. We had 2 full months. We decorated on September 1st.
Yeah.
And every single night we watched a scary movie. Every single night we would do something spooky or fun just in the house with the kids. That was a 2-month-long Halloween. It was the best Halloween ever. Anyway, and then we ended up all having COVID during trick or treat. Thankfully, our family and friends are awesome, and they all brought us candy. Yes. So my kids had more candy than anybody needed. But we did a trick or treat around the house inside, in our costumes. They were actually excited about that. But
I remember that year because we came to the porch and talked to you through the screen.
Yeah, because we all had COVID. Yeah,
we had it during Christmas, so yeah, that sucks. But
it was that year. Me and my husband did a Rob Zombie weekend. We watched every single horror movie produced by Rob Zombie.
Oh wow, Rob Zombathon.
It was so good. Some of them are so gory and so gross.
Yeah.
Another notification. I am so sorry. I'm just getting blown up on my computer here, but it's fine.
Halloween movies I do more like with the kid,
like Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas and Halloween Town.
But those are our daily movies. Fun. We watch those all the time.
Yeah, we do too. But we watch them extra during that time. I'm not a big Hocus Pocus person though.
I don't like Hocus Pocus either.
I'm not either.
High five.
It's just so mainstream. I think is what I get so sick of hearing about it.
I think like when we were younger, it was super cool.
Yeah, I loved it when I was little.
There wasn't anything like that.
Yeah.
But now it is so overplayed and so overdone.
Witches are so stigmatized too. Exactly. And that's the whole thing for me. It's fine. It's whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry. People are having a whole conversation, and I tried to turn it off twice, and it will not turn off.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I don't like Hocus Pocus either. It's very...
I tried to watch the new one. I was like, sorry, guys.
I didn't watch it at all.
I watched it for the kids, but...
We always watch Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
The kids do. The original Addams Family's, like, the first two.
Love
We'll
Addams
watch those. What else do we do? Oh my gosh, I can't think. There's like 6 of them. We always have to... Casper. We always watch Casper.
Yes,
my youngest loves Casper. She thinks the human Casper is super cute. So we have to watch that. Just, the fun, friendly ones. And
that's what I do more. The movie part's more about the kids, but we'll like make hot chocolate. Yeah. We'll, have fires and do s'mores. And like trick-or-treat night, we always have a big bonfire. A big part of my fall Halloween is I do a lot of crock-pot meals, like bonfires. I'll make like sloppy joes or chili or potato soup and a big bonfire and have everyone over trick-or-treat night.
I have a question. Yeah. And this is, oh my gosh. I can't. I've turned it off 3 times and it keeps coming back. Okay. Oh, I hate group messaging. I hate it so much. And that's what that is. And it's like 5 people talking and I'm not even part of that. Anyway, it's all about freaking Girl Scouts is what it is. Okay. I lost my question because of the lovely messages that will not stop coming through. Hold on.
I think we were talking about bonfires.
Me and my husband have this like lifelong debate. Is chili a cold weather food?
Yeah. But you can have it any time. Like chili dogs, chili fries. Like I eat those all year.
No. Chili is cold weather only. Yeah. Why would I want a souping hot...
Well, you drink coffee in the summer, don't you?
Seeping hot... It's a soup, though. Yeah. It's so
Is chili a soup or is it a stew?
It's a soup.
No, I get it. I usually only eat chili, like actual chili in the cold.
Outside, I don't want chili.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of soup.
Yeah, part of the cold weather and fall coming for me is those type of meals, like chili, potato soup, stuff like that.
Like the only stews soup, to me, the only soup that is like acceptable in other months is chicken noodle soup. Because it's light and it's some fucking noodles. Yeah. And that's it.
I always think, well, the burger place I used to work at, when fall, like weather got cold, we started soup and chili specials. Yeah. Like that's just... Yeah, cold months bring warm, comforting food.
Exactly.
But I can see why some people would eat it all year round. I mean, I eat chili on things.
All year round. He wants it every day, every week, every minute. He could literally eat a full pot of chili and go outside in 150-degree weather and mow the yard and rake it and then do this and move this, and he's fine.
Oh, God. My gut would be like... The sun would just heat it up and boil it.
I step foot outside after eating a bowl of chili, if it was hot, I would... probably puke.
Shit your pants.
Or that,
But yeah, I don't know why I deny myself that though all year though. Like, it's cold in my house.
People can do whatever they want and that's cheap.
But I don't. I wait. As soon as it gets cold, I'm like, I'm fucking making chili, motherfucker.
That's our debate.
Love it. I get it. I get both sides, but also I can't handle hot food in the heat. So, but I drink my coffee every morning, so it's not.
But coffee is different. You can have it
warms
in your
soul
house.
up. Yeah, that's true. Well, you can have chili in your house, but I get it going out into the heat after eating something like that.
So you don't make your pot of chili and just like go outside and eat it, like take it out back?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I really will take my bowl of chili outside sometimes if it's nice, especially when we have bonfires and like we'll cook inside and then take it out and eat around the fire.
Because I said the in the house thing.
Oh, yeah. In the house. My husband got this big... Well, were you here last year when we did the bonfire and he had his big Dutch oven over the fire?
That's when I took the picture of the 2 owls in your backyard.
Yes, that's right. They were watching us. So yeah, he's got this big Dutch oven. So he does stews and soups and things like that over the fire.
Yeah. We had chili.
He's a witch too.
Was it chili? There was potatoes. Was it chili?
He made like some kind of stew. It was like...
okay, that's what we had, yeah. Like a beef stew.
It might have been venison. I can't remember. But yeah, he had potatoes and all kinds of stuff in it.
It was really good. I do remember that.
But he loves to cook and he loves to use like herbs from our garden and he puts his intentions into. I'm like, you a witch too, right? Like, but yeah.
I think a lot of people have witchiness in them and they don't
it's just being connected with nature.
Or they just don't know.
Yeah. Or they just don't understand. Yeah, you hear the green faces with the mole and the broom and the witch hat. Like, we're just people that like nature and work with energy and want to heal and help. Some of us, most of us. But there's evil witches, but there's evil fucking humans in general. Yeah, we get on that whole topic later. Like,
we're not gonna
just because you follow a specific religion doesn't mean you're a good person. But I feel like I am a good person. Everything I do is with good intention. It's to help and heal. And yeah, I mean, I don't really care for the word witch. I don't like, but if someone calls me that, I'm not gonna take offense to it because I might be a bitch too sometimes. But
witch, you're a bitch. Witch, you're a bitch. Do you know what that's on?
It's on a movie.
Practical Magic.
Yes. You know, the first time and last time I ever watched that was at your house a few years ago. So we did a movie night. One time. That's ever. Yeah, I know.
I watched that movie.
As a witch, I've only seen that one time.
I watch that movie legit once a month.
Really?
Yes. I have the book. You should read the book. It's so good. If I knew you would actually...
I would read the book, yeah.
When? Oh, if you would actually sit down and read the book, I'd let you borrow it, because if not, it's just going to go on the shelf.
Well, if you tell me I have to read it, I'll read it real fast, because that's what I do. When someone else gives me a challenge, I fucking show up.
I saw a thing where they're supposed to make it practical magic too, and I don't know how true it is, but I think it's true.
Well, it's the same cast?
Yes.
Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman.
And I love movies. I love to watch movies. I'm just not one that, like, rewatches a lot. Like, I say I rewatch stuff with the kids, but I won't sit down for the whole thing.
We're the opposite.
Really?
Do you want to know how many times I've seen all the movies? Like, name one I've seen.
Like a comfort thing, yeah.
I have to rewatch and rewatch and rewatch, because, like, the first time you watch it is like your just initial, oh, that was good or bad.
Yeah. Well, and then you appreciate things more.
Second time you watch it, you have to look for details in the front details, not back
details.
There
are some I will watch
and then you
again.
Have to realize, do I like this or not? Then the third time you watch it, I'm serious. The third time you watch it, you have to look for background details.
My husband's like that.
Is the clock chime right? Is the shadow on the wall correct? Do you see the
Did
boom
I miss
mic?
Something?
Seriously, I'm not kidding. Like that.
Well, that gives me a different perspective. Maybe I'll try to rewatch.
And then you watch it for the fourth time as a whole. Like, you watch it all together, the back, the front. Do I like it? Do I not? And
put all the aspects
my
together.
opinion could change. Yeah. Like, I could love it the first time and hate it the last time.
Yeah. Well, that's like, there's a couple movies that I went back and watched again after years, and I didn't appreciate it as much. Like The Matrix. I remember that being so cool. I went and watched it again, and I was like, what the fuck? This was not even that good.
My brothers were obsessed with The Matrix. Like, they were The Matrix. What was it? Neo? What was his name? Is it Neo?
I think so.
I really don't remember. For Halloween for like 2 years. Both of them. Like, I'm serious.
But I remember it being so cool back then. And we tried to watch it recently. We watched them all, and I was like, this just wasn't as good. My husband has major man crush on Keanu Reeves. So the John Wick movies, he could watch them like all day and night. And
my husband likes the John Wick movies. I've never seen one of them. He watches them by himself.
Yeah, he loves those. And he can rewatch movies over and over again. Every now and then, if it's a real good one, especially if it's got Tom Hardy, I will rewatch it. But it has to be good for me to rewatch it again.
I can rewatch TV series.
Yeah, sometimes I can do that. It just depends if it's been a while.
And then, like, when I rewatch them, okay, so like Grey's Anatomy, I've rewatched that at least 16 times. Just background noise, like. The first time I watched it all the way through, like, I loved Christina's character. The second time I watched it, she's a bitch.
You're like, I got a different perspective.
Yeah, now. I don't know about those girls.
Well, I think it's because you know their intentions and you know what they're gonna do, exactly. So you start thinking of them differently.
Yeah, like you know them in the future versus now. Okay, yeah, I can see that, but
because there's different perspective when you know what's.
Maybe that's how I am with the movies too. Like, maybe that's why I don't like them. I think because I know what happens. Yeah,
and then you're watching every little fuck up and
Like with scary movies, like. You always find stuff you didn't even notice, like Michael standing in that window, and you didn't notice it because you were watching the characters over here talking.
Bitch, move!
Run, bitch!
I know where he is. But yeah, we love Halloween too, and like sewing and Halloween, like All Hallows Eve, all that shit. Like, of course, working with spirit and all that. That's one of my big jams. So that's just as important to me. Like, I love it all. I love the spooky. You saw like everything's decorated in the house. It's a half fall, half Halloween.
Hold up. Her whole ass house is decorated beautifully.
All my knickknacks and trinkets.
I am so jealous. I want
bats and my crows and my...
It's freaking bats, man.
Freaking bats.
Okay, so Halloween night. I've heard 2 different theories. Do you believe the veil is the thinnest and we can communicate easier? Or do you believe all spirits take a rest on Halloween night?
I feel like the veil is very thin on Halloween.
I agree.
Of course, we'll get into that more.
I've heard both. I've heard that nothing can come through, nothing can happen on Halloween. I've heard that some people believe that. And some people believe it's so thin you can... If you just sit down in a dark room and say hello, you're going to get a response.
Yeah, I feel like it's very thin.
I agree.
From experience and, being so connected to the...
And I feel it's kind of like like the closer you get to it, the easier it becomes. And then even after, it's still quite easy, easy. But then you get into like end of November and it's kind of hard again. Yeah. So it's like this.
But then once like winter solstice comes and Yule and all that, like it starts opening up. I feel like this is just my personal experience because I talk to dead people a lot. I don't hear them. I don't want anyone thinking I'm schizophrenic.
Hold on.
I don't.
I see dead people. I had to do it.
I don't hear voices. I don't talk but I communicate. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get more into that on our Halloween episodes. But yeah, fall and Halloween are equally important in my book.
Can you tell we love them?
Oh my gosh.
I think you love it. I think you love fall more and I love Halloween more.
You like the spooky, gory part of it for sure more than I do. Listen, I love bats and skeletons and crows and owls and all that. And those are year-round decorations for me.
Begged my children to be something scary. I have begged them to be something scary every single year for Halloween. Do you know what my kids are going to be this year?
I know you told me.
Mr. Beast and a panda.
Yeah, the panda. That's right.
My oldest.
I knew it was something cute.
My oldest is not into that. I think she's dressing up, but it's a friend thing, and it's.
I've got Velma and Minecraft character, and my oldest is making up her own thing. So. Last year I had a butterfly.
I am the spookiest person, and none of my kids wanted. You want to know what I was last year for Halloween? Jason Voorhees. Like
I didn't see that.
My kids are all cute and cuddly, and I'm in the background with a bloody mask
That's on. Awesome, though. Hey, you're living your best life. I am a witch every single fucking year.
Oh wait, maybe that was 2 years ago. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. I'm sorry.
I saw you last Halloween.
Last year, I think I was just like stabbed. I think I was just bloody. I think that's what I did. Yeah.
Every year I have a cloak that I bring out every year. My cloak, my hat, my broom. I do the whole you are stigmatized yourself. Witch. Well, yeah, I'm always witch, but I do the whole thing every year with the witch thing.
You do the damn thing.
Yeah, and then I sit around my fire with my shit and.
You should put you sit around the fire with shit.
Yeah, I just burn shit all night long.
Cool. Like you should get a real fake long nose with a board on it, and you should like paint your face green and like for real be like the witch that everyone is thinking of. Well, not everyone. Most people think of.
I have pictures from when I was little dressed like that.
Oh,
I've always loved witch stuff. I've always loved that shit.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I love Halloween too, but I'm not much into the gory, bloody side of it. I love the whole spirit part of it and like the bats and the...
Wait, are you doing trick-or-treat this year?
Are we taking the kids trick-or-treat?
Are you handing candy out?
So this is what we do on trick-or-treat every year. We take the kids around for a little while, like usually the businesses because they do it earlier, and then a few houses in the neighborhood. Then we come home with our big ass bowl of candy, and we pass out on our front porch.
The candy they just received?
No, I buy special because they don't go a lot around town. So
can I hide in your bushes and scare the fuck out of all the children in the neighborhood? Because I live in the country and I ain't getting no trick-or-treaters.
Sure.
My trick-or-treaters are going to be little deer being like, you got some nuts? Like, no.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, it's Halloween, so they got to expect anything, right?
I have a Scream mask. I have a Jason mask. Too. We should scare the fuck. Can I do that?
I don't care.
I don't know why, but I really want to scare your mom.
Oh, okay. My mom. My mom is like the most poised, like collected. Literally. Like 2 years ago, I think it was 2. She dressed up as a fucking turd. It was so great. I wish I could show everyone pictures, but she had a full-on poop. It was like a poop emoji costume. My mother shows up to my house dressed as a turd. I lost it. Now she's passed that costume on to my teenager. So she wears it like for comfort. Like, it's my poop costume. It's warm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. My mom dressed up. And then last year, I think she did the witchy stuff with me. She got herself a cloak too. Because she is the way I am. Like, she won't say she's a witch, but she's very like intuitive and yeah. Anyway. She got herself a cloak too. Fucking
cute.
Mom
being a turd. I'm gonna need to see pictures, proof of this.
Okay, I'll find some pictures.
Pictures where it didn't happen.
She definitely dressed as a big poop, and it was the best thing ever.
She's such like a proper.
I know.
Happy. I don't know. That's funny.
I know.
That's great.
But yeah, and every year I just get my cloak, my hat, and my broom, and yeah, I want to go all out. Well. I don't know. It's a lot to get the kids ready and then get yourself ready too. I guess I can get ready real early in the morning.
I do it every year, and I usually do it with other people who have children too.
Yeah.
Like friends and stuff, and It's usually a whole group of people.
I can't believe we haven't done more Halloween stuff together. We've never done anything
together. Never.
I think it's because we do our home thing every year. But you do come.
I come to your bonfire.
Yeah.
I have like almost,
I think it's when you get done, you come afterwards, right? Because we do the home thing every year. So we don't, by the time we're done with the out stuff, everybody's just getting out for their stuff. So we're home passing out candy, our big bonfire. I've got food for everyone, and we make it like an open house. And that's what I've done for years. Before that, we'd do it at my mom's house. And I kind of took it over because she usually has to work that day. It's usually on Fridays. And our town is weird. We don't have trick-or-treat on Halloween. We have it on that Friday.
Unless it falls on Friday. We don't have it on Halloween.
Yeah, it is weird.
Every surrounding town does it on the physical Halloween. But no, isn't Halloween on like a Tuesday this year?
I'm not sure.
That's such a letdown.
I know.
Like Halloween should have to be on a Friday or Saturday.
Right? But yeah, once Halloween's over, so like the beginning of fall, like I did it a little early this year, but I'll put out all my fall decorations and all my Halloween decorations, a big mix of it all. But then as soon as Halloween's over, by November 1st, all my Halloween stuff comes down.
I would like to start a petition right now. I'll get signatures to leave it out all year because it's beautiful.
A lot of it does.
No,
like,
not
I've got
all of
like
it.
my raven, my owls, like my little skeleton.
What you have there in that other room is pure beautiful.
Well,
and
like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff aren't all year round, but like ravens and owls and stuff,
heck yeah. Be?
I don't know. I guess they can.
Who sees your house but like me and your mom?
True.
You know what I mean? Like not many people come chill at your house.
And I mean, I already have like little cauldrons and brooms and things like that out anyway.
And then at Halloween time, all I gotta do is reorganize.
Yeah, that's true. But then I go all out for Yule too. So.
Okay, so at Christmas time, put just like a little Santa hat on the jack-o'-lanterns.
Right. I put witches' hats on some of my things that stay out because I'll take down like my summery stuff.
You've got the little skeleton with the witch's hat on it. Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, I might leave extra out this year because it just makes me happy.
Do it.
It makes me so happy.
Too. I don't have any inside decorations. Mine are all outside.
I'll be giving you some.
Which that's fine.
I have so much. It's ridiculous. It's mostly knickknacks, but...
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This soul man is... Okay, if you'd like to... If you'd like to contact us in any way, tell us about your traditions or about a tradition we don't know about, you can do so at onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Bye.